Virgo, this is your 2026 astrological reading for the year ahead. So the year starts with a lineup of planets in Capricorn coming into conjunction. The first of which is on January 6th, Venus will come into a cazimi. So she comes right directly into the sun, into the heart of the sun, and she's being rebirthed. Now, this is called a Venus star point. And this is starting her evening star phase. She will become visible as the evening star from approximately February 17th of this year until October 19th. When she becomes visible, she will become visible in Pisces. So she will die in the heart of the sun in your fifth house. So something here is being represented as something here coming to its ending and then being rebirthed in your seventh house of relationship, of contracts, business contracts, partnerships. So something being rebirthed here when Venus is being reborn here in this house. Then on January 8th, Mars comes into a conjunction with Venus, and this is the energy of the divine masculine and the divine feminine being rebirthed, and a balance coming back onto the earth, onto the planet, planetary consciousness of the balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine, a balance that has been missing for too long now. This happens also in your fifth house, and your fifth house is about adventure and romance and entrepreneurship. Your passions are here. It can involve your children as well. Romance and fun and joy are all found here in this house. On January 26th, Neptune will ingress Aries, and that is your eighth house. Neptune is a spiritual sign. It spiritualizes the sign that it's in, and in Aries, there could be a rebirth for you. This is your eighth house is a deeply psychological house. It is a house of our inner psychology. It can deal with past memories. It deals with resources. It's other people's resources, income from other people, finances, money that you don't make through your second house and initiating it yourself. So residual income, it could be debt. It could also be taxes here. And Neptune going in here is going to start changing this house. But there's this, again, remember this element of a certain fogginess and disillusionment and illusion with Neptune. But it's also bringing the spiritual aspect. And then Saturn will ingress into Aries on the 13th. And Saturn wants to always structure things. It's going to be difficult because Saturn in Aries is fallen. So that means Saturn doesn't perform at its best. So there's going to be more effort necessary into restructuring and discipline and habits. The discipline and creating structure and creating long-lasting things in this eighth house. And then on February 20th, they will come into a conjunction, and that conjunction is at 0 degrees, and it's at the world point, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal for all of us, and that will really set motion forward through this eighth house of yours for years and years to come. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing for all of us. There is a new moon solar eclipse happening that starts off an 18-month cycle for you. It happens on February 17th at 28 degrees and 54 minutes of Aquarius, which is your sixth house. So this is opening something up here in your sixth house of your everyday habits, of your work habits, where you work, perhaps who you're working with. Something is changing here for you through this eclipse. Then on March 3rd, we have a total lunar eclipse at 12 degrees and 54 minutes of Pisces. So that's your seventh house. And a lunar eclipse it will illuminate the workings of this house, what is happening in this house. This is your relationship house. This is your partnership house. And it will finish something off here for you that has needed to be finished. It will illuminate something that it may not be working in your best interest, something that you are now done with. It could be a relationship. It could be a business partnership. It could be a contract. This is the energy of this house. It could be a legal matter finishing up. On March 10th, Jupiter will station direct at 15 degrees in Cancer, and that is your 11th house, which deals with your friends, your communities, your networks, your social networks, just people. It's your higher house of money. It's your hopes and goals and dreams house. So Jupiter moving forward is going to move forward these goals that you have, these dreams that you have, and the workings of all the areas that this house covers. Then it's the equinox on March 20th, and Venus, again, Mars becoming visible in Pisces is happening. In April 25th, Uranus moves into Gemini. That's your 10th house. This is huge, huge. This is so huge because the 10th house is a very visible, very prominent house, and Uranus going there is going to radicalize this whole house for you. So many of you, so it's there for a number of years. It's there from now until 2033. That's 7 years. This whole transit will be 8 years, but it will revolutionize this house for you. So it will change, people will be changing careers. The way you're being seen by the public, because this is your public reputation house, that will change. Many of you will go into fields that are revolutionizing, that will help revolutionize, move humanity forward. Uranus in Gemini is just going to bring totally new inventions for us, scientific breakthroughs, medical breakthroughs as well. Just so many breakthroughs, things that we cannot even fathom yet. And in your 10th house, that's such a prominent house for you. And it's just lots of change and you needing to be mutable, needing to just change things as they need to change things as opportunities come up, and using that energy for your benefit. So June 9th, Venus will come into a conjunction with Jupiter in your 11th house. So the two benefics are meeting up at 25 degrees in 46 minutes of Cancer, and that's so benefic. This is a time to launch something new. It could involve an idea that you have that involves your career, with that Uranus being there in your 10th house, rippling over into the 11th house, which is the natural Aquarian house that Uranus, modern day ruler, has rulership over. June 9th, benevolent energy, such a good omen, and portends so well for all of us. And so something new for you here, just maybe something new dealing with a hope or a dream that you have for your life, or a network of people or a community that you belong with, or some friend group. June 20th, Chiron will move into Taurus, and that is your 9th house. So it's offering healing for you here as it transits through this house. So healing whatever it is that Uranus has dredged up, and this is your house so for many of you, it might be healing your worldview, your philosophy, your spiritual outlook. This house is what it deals with, our faith, healing your faith, the wounds of your faith. Then Jupiter moves into Leo on June 29th. So that will be your 12th house. So this is a time of renewed joy and optimism for all of us. And in your 12th house, that is a very spiritual house, and Jupiter being here is a protective placement. So this affects your dreams. You might have really expanded dreams, and it could be also about traveling to distant shores, investments, to meetings for some of you, partner, maybe a husband in some distant location, distant foreign shores, maybe spiritual retreats, maybe, and having fun at these places, having fun going away. And then in August, we're back in eclipse season. So August 12th, there's a new moon solar eclipse at 20 degrees and 2 of Leo, which is your 12th house. So something new burgeoning here. Again, I'm following the themes I just covered. So something new opening up for you right after Leo moves into this house. And then August 28th, there's a full moon lunar eclipse at 4 degrees and 54 minutes Pisces. And that's your 7th house. So full moons illuminate things for us. So they tend to show us things that are not working. Things can come to a head or a culmination. And that is your 7th house of partnerships, relationships, business contracts, and the like are all here. So something ending here. Now, the nodal shift is going to happen. The true node will move on July 26th, and the mean nodes will move August 18th. They will stay there for 18 months. So for you, the North Node is moving from your 7th house of Pisces into your 6th house of your everyday, and that's Aquarius. And your South Node moving out of your 1st house into your 12th house of Leo, your 1st house of Virgo and your 12th house of Leo. Now, that might offer respite for many of you because the South Node in your 1st house can be difficult. It's a draining of energy, right? Not having as much energy for ourselves, for our lives, and more energy focused on the other, which is also good for the relationship. So now the North Node moving into your 6th house is going to bring more energy and time and attention to your physical health. You're going to need to pay attention to that, and to your everyday work habits and habits in general. Just more energy being focused here with the South Node going through into the 12th house. That will be about less energy on mostly the spiritual realm, the invisible realm, maybe disruption even in sleep, because that's your sleep house. On October 3rd, Venus goes retrograde at 8 degrees and 29 minutes of Scorpio. That is your third house. And then she retrogrades all the way back into Libra. She'll station direct on November 13th at 22 degrees and 52 minutes of Libra. So you're going to be reevaluating the themes of these houses. The third deals with your immediate environment, your learning environment, your communication style, relationships with cousins, siblings, extended family. And then your second house deals with your personal resources, your possessions, how you value yourself. So all this is going to be coming up for your reevaluation. During this time, Venus makes her second Venus star point at 0 degrees and 45 minutes of Scorpio. That's your third house. So this is a last in a lifetime for all of us, and it's really important for us. You will want to go and watch that first video that I did because I cover this more there. And when Venus is rebirthed, she is rebirthed as a morning star around the end of October, all the way till the end of the year. And she's rebirthed in your second house of Libra. So something here coming to life, okay? Something being rebirthed. So it could be how you make your own income. Maybe some of you will have new income sources coming in because this is Venus after all, and she's in her home sign of Libra. Then it's about harmony and aesthetics, and it just looks really beautiful. Path for yourself moving forward. Okay, Virgo, thank you so much for watching. I hope that I've helped you. Please like, share, and subscribe just to be aware of that. It's a year in general for you, Virgo, of some unexpected shifts and needing to adjust or make changes in your career or joint finances, and really understanding that everything is happening for your greatest good to put you on the best path for yourself moving forward. Okay, Virgo, thank you so much for watching. I hope that I've helped you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're looking forward to in the new year. Wishing you all the best for the year ahead. I will see you in the new year, and stay blessed.